Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Juan Pablo from 100% Finance at 100%finance.com. Mr. Cash Flow, Mr. Passive Income, the people's mentor. I got what you need to succeed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate your viewership. Topic of discussion for today: wins and losses. The entrepreneur mindset. Where I get this from? Of course you know where I got it from. Meek Mill's recent album, he just came out. And I was just thinking about this in regard to becoming an entrepreneur. Many of you guys who found me online, right? You're interested in becoming an entrepreneur. You want to own your own business. You want to get into real estate investing and so forth. And just speaking of me, just to show you I'm a credible source for this information, I'm a full-time real estate investor. I have 63 units in my portfolio, and I'm actively looking for more deals, and I have an online business. I have no day job. I'm 33 years old. And I quit my 9 to 5 at 30, never look back. I just live off my portfolio. My passive income, that mailbox money, so I can live the lifestyle I want to lead. And guess what? You can too. So back to the wins and losses, entrepreneur mindset. What do I mean by that? Well, I was telling a close friend, a family member as well, about an analogy. I love to tell stories and analogies, alright? I think it just furthers understanding. And I said, I believe most people are losers in their mindset. And when I say that, people are shocked by that. Like, what do you mean? That's very harsh. Why would you say that? Are you just so arrogant or so cocky? What do you think because you gain a little success that everyone else is a loser? No. 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 It's just me connecting with multiple people. I have social media right now. So even though I have YouTube, I have Facebook, I have IG, I'm on other platforms, podcasting. I have many other platforms that I'm on. So that means I connect with a lot of different people, a lot of different mindsets. And oftentimes I find out that people think like losers. Imagine if you're at a starting line, right? You're about to start a race. And as soon as you get to the starting line, some people do this, right? They're about to start the race, and before the person fires the gun to start the race, you look to your left, or my left I should say. I look to my left, and then I see, wow, this person's bigger than me. Oh man, this person might win. I'm a little fearful because this person has a stronger stature than I do. Then I look to the right, but this person doesn't have a stronger stature as this guy, but this young lady over here, she seems a bit more agile and nimble. Man, she might be quicker than me. So being that I'm looking at my competition, and all the odds are against me, I might as well not even start this race. That's a loser's mindset. You lose before the race even commences. And oftentimes people do that. They start the race on their road to financial freedom, right? They want to be financially free, independent, they can live that lifestyle, they get that wake up with them, they feel like the money, that mailbox money. They look to the left. Oh man, I got bad credit. That's going to slow me down. Oh man, I look to my right. I have no capital. How am I ever going to expect to win this race? You know what? Being that I have a loser mentality, I might as well not even start the race. I might as well go back to where I'm comfortable, which is my 9 to 5, that cubicle lifestyle. Hashtag anti-cubicle lifestyle for you entrepreneurs out there who already made it, who's already doing a thing, alright? And that's how people think. They start the race, they're excited, and then they start to look around. They see all the conditions that are unfavorable to their dreams. So what do? They retreat back to what's safe and to what's comfortable, and never even start the race because they're losers. They lost the race here in their mindset. But that's wins and losses, right? But just imagine, right, if you are that winner, you get to the starting line, you're winning up here. And let's say, for instance, you look to your left, okay, this person's bigger than me. Okay, this person's quicker than me. But hey, I'm going to find out a way to beat him. Even though he's bigger, he might be a tad bit slower. Even though she might be a tad bit more agile than me, perhaps I have more endurance and more stamina that I can outlast her on this race. Winners think about how they can win in every situation despite what's happening around them. That is a winner's mindset, an entrepreneur mindset, my friend. Now don't get me wrong, winners lose as well. It's a part of the game. Entrepreneurship, you will lose money. you may lose great contacts. I've had contractors who scam me, who rip me off with money. Or you may lose partners. You're about to close on a deal, a multifamily deal, and one of your money partners or credit partners backs out last minute. Why? Because that person might have had a loser's mindset, got scared, and didn't want to move forward with the deal. Now you're like, what am I going to do? You know? Or you might lose your support group. You might be the only person in your family, in your circle, in your geographic area for that matter, in which no one else supports you. You're the only one who has that entrepreneurial bug. You're like, hey, no one else, hey, do you want to do this? You want to do this? And everyone's like, no, I like my job, man. Man, I got benefits, bro. This is safe. This is secure. This is stable. Why on earth would I want to support you in your entrepreneurial endeavors? That's risky, brother or sister. See? Many of you might be in that situation, right? But back to what I was saying about winners lose a time, but they treat losses differently, right? So the first thing, they think about how they can defeat the odds that are against them. If you have bad credit, well, maybe I can use creative financing. If you say, oh, I have no money, maybe I can structure a deal this way. Or maybe I can network a bit more and get those partners. Or maybe I need to take a step back and work on my own personal finances and then get back to the finish line or to the starting line, okay? So that's how winners think. They see the odds that are against them, they see the unfavorable circumstances, but they still calculate in their mind how they're going to win. Then they start the race. Whew! They're running. Top speed, right? Doing their best to win. And let's say they lost. They lost to the young lady who was a bit agile than them. So then they sit back and say, this is how winners think when losses occur. Okay, I lost the race. I'm not going to say, oh, real estate investing doesn't work. Oh man, business doesn't work. Oh man, everyone's a scam. Oh man, this is never the thing for me. I should have known better. My mom, my sister, my cousin, my husband, my wife, they all told me not to do it. They were right. It's not like I'm like spitting around, right? But that's how it is. Or you're going to be that person that says, you know what? I lost the race. Congrats to the victor. I'm glad you won. You were a bit agile to me. But next time, I'm going to figure out a way how I can beat you. Case in point, right? In real estate investing, this is how I think. I had a situation where I had a lot of situations. I'm just trying to think of the best one I can provide you guys on the top of my head. Alright, for example, I bought my second property. It was a single family house out of state. Okay, out of state. I lived in the New Jersey area. I bought this property in Pennsylvania. About a 6-hour drive. So I purchased the property. It was distressed, beat up, ugly house. And it needed work, rehab. So I bought it using a refinance for my car and also used my personal credit cards. And then when I came to do a refinance, it's called a cash out refinance, to pull the cash out the equity and refinance the mortgage. If this sounds like a foreign language, just subscribe to our website, check the links below. We have a lot of information for you to tell you how to analyze deals, your personal finances, a bunch of information. Just see the links below to subscribe. So anyway, so I tried to do a cash out refinance, pull the equity out, so to speak, but I was halted in my tracks. Why? Because I was using personal credit cards for business use. So it messed up my DTI, debt to income ratio. Even though I put about 35 to 40 all in, credit cards, the cash out for my car, to finance the purchase price and the repair cost for this house, the appraisal came back at 70,000, almost double than what I put in. So temporarily I was leaping for joy because I thought I was about to win this race across the finish line. Then I looked and boom, someone beat me to it. I realized, oh man, I couldn't win the race because my debt to income ratio was too high. I didn't know. No one told me. And you might be the same way. Hey, I want to get started, but no one's telling me what to do. Hey, I want to get started, but I have no one, no mentor, no one in my area, no one in my family, in my circle who will help me. Well, join the club. You're not the only one, baby. No situation is unique to you. We all start off like that. But you have to be a go-getter. A winner, right? Entrepreneur mindset. Nothing in this life is fair. Nothing in this life is easy. What do you think this is? Right? Of course we live in America, right? We have a lot of benefits in this country. being a first world country and so forth. Capitalism thrives in this nation. But with all that being said, no one's going to give you a handout, bro. You got to go out there and go get it. And if you want it, join our club, 100% Finance Community, so that we can be that support group, so we can hold your hand and teach you every step of the way of how you can win this race called financial freedom. All you got to do, check the link below to subscribe. Okay? So when I faced that troubling experience, right, I had this much equity, double, but couldn't get access to it. I saw that loss. I didn't think, oh man, this stuff doesn't work. I'm not going to move forward with this no more. You know what? I'm going to stay in my 9 to 5. But I didn't do that. I said, you know what? I lost, but I learned a valuable lesson. Losses equal learning lessons to people who have the entrepreneurial mindset, the winner's mindset. So the same thing with you, my friend. If you ever lost or you feel like you're going to lose this race and you think, oh, I might as well not even get started yet. No, get started now. You have bad credit? Get started now. You have no capital? Get started now. The point is, you want to get started. Why? Because you will begin to gain traction and momentum as you start this race. You can never gain momentum if you're in inertia, meaning if you're standing still. If you're still doing nothing, no networking events, no ebooks, no coaching, no books for that matter. Here you go, quit your day job. A real estate blueprint to replace your paycheck with passive income. And I have a lot of stuff about the mindset in this book and the blueprint step by step. Just check the link below to learn more, alright? Or go to my website and you can get more information about it. But if you don't do that, if you stay still, you can never expect to gain momentum. So I want you to get started. Once that momentum starts going, even if you experience some losses, some bumps and bruises, you're running, oh man, my ankle's hurting, oh man, I tripped, I fell. Just continue to get back up and continue going. And after a while, your legs will get strong, your body will get strong, you'll be determined, you'll be focused, and you will cross that finish line, which in this analogy means you will cross that finish line and turn your 2 weeks notice to your boss and say, hey, working is now an option for me, but it's not an obligation. I enjoy my time here, but it's time for me to go to the next chapter of my life. Alright? So now it's time for you to take action. I'm Juan Pablo. As always, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passively. Check the links below and take action. Like I always say, don't just be a viewer. Viewing all this content on your couch, on your smartphone, chilling with a bag of chips next to you. Right? Listening to me in the background. No. Be a doer. Stop all those other distractions that's not going to assist you in this race to financial freedom, and take action. Peace.